Government decides to upgrade Cox's Bazar Airport into an international one. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to inaugurate runway expansion work on Sunday. Construction work underway to install gas pipeline on Podda Bridge. Installation work to end in December. Neo-Awami Leaguers often praise Bangabandhu and Sheikh Hasina, but Obaidul Qadir asks whether these words are from their hearts. Country marching forward as employees working diligently to implement government decisions, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Afghan economy in crisis, India to have permanent diplomatic channel with Russia on Afghan issue. And it leads India all out for 78 in their first innings of the third test against England. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I'm Mahmood Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Cox's Bazar Airport is turning into an international airport, the fourth of its kind in the country. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is expected to inaugurate the work of the extended part of the runway into the sea on August the 29th. Authorities say the Cox's Bazar Airport will be a refueling hub for planes on international routes alongside expansion of tourism. The government has been implementing a master plan in Cox's Bazar to turn it into an international economic hub like Singapore and Hong Kong. As part of this plan, the Cox's Bazar Airport is being modernized. The 6,775 feet runway has already been extended to 9,000 feet, while the width has been enlarged from 120 to 200 feet. Now the runway is being extended further to 10,700 feet. Of the extended part, as nearly as 1,300 feet will be into the sea. A project costing Taka 5,179 crore is being implemented in this regard, including construction of a new terminal and upgradation of other facilities. According to civil aviation authorities, mega-sized planes such as Boeing 777 and Boeing 747 will be able to land and take off at the Cox's Bazar Airport once the runway is extended. The Cox's Bazar Airport runway expansion project was approved at the Cabinet Committee on Public Purchase on January the 6th, with Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in the chair. Work of gas pipeline installation at the much-hyped Podda Bridge has been started from Thursday last, and welding work of the bridge will be started from Sunday next. The gas pipeline is being installed besides a rail track of the 6.1 kilometer long bridge. Concerned authorities said the installation work will end within December this year. With the installation of the gas pipeline, thousands of people of the southern part of the country will get gas from the national grid. The gas pipeline connection will be connected through Shidhirganj of Narayanganj and Mukhtarpur of Munchiganj. The 6.70 kilometer long gas pipeline will be installed, dividing into 7 modules. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has asked the Neo-Awami Leaguers whether it is their heart's call when they hail Bangabandhu and Sheikh Hasina, chant slogans for them at every step. He said many of the Neo-Awami Leaguers used to wear Mujib coats before August the 15th, but after the 15th of August 1975, many of them were seen hiding their Mujib coats. Nation is yet to forget the crocodile tears shed by Bangabandhu's killer, Mushtaq, so nobody is required to play as the closest of allies, said Obaidul Qadir. He said this as he was virtually connected to a discussion marking a national mourning day organized by Bangladesh Sachibalaya Kormokorta o Kormochari Oikko Porishod at the Secretariat today. Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood also spoke at the discussion, chaired by the President of the organization, Muhammad Ali. Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Minister Tajul Islam, Deputy Minister for Water Resources Inamul Haq Shamim, Senior Secretary to the Local Government Division Hilaluddin Ahmed, Senior Secretary to the Youth and Sports Ministry Muhammad Akhtar Hussain, Joint Secretary to the Local Government Division Muhammad Khairul Islam, and officers and employees were present. Citing the importance of a good relationship between politicians and the administration, the Awami League General Secretary said politicians will give decisions that will be implemented by the government officers.
মোস্তাকের চোখে জল দেখেছি, বঙ্গবন্ধুর মায়ের মৃত্যুর পর কান্না দেখেছি অজরে। খুনি মোস্তাক পলাশীর মির্জাফরের প্রেতাত্মা। সে চোখের জলে ভালোবাসা ছিল না, শ্রদ্ধা ছিল না, এই চোখের জল অতি আপনজন সাজার ছল। আমি আওয়ামী লীগ করি, আপনারা যদি আমার চেয়েও বড় আওয়ামী লীগের হন তাহলে দুঃখ লাগে। এখন অনেকেই নব্য আওয়ামী লীগের, আমাদের চেয়েও যেন বড় আওয়ামী লীগের। কথায় কথায় বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ হাসিনার প্রশংসা করেন, এটা কি মনের কথা? কতজনকে দেখেছি 15ই আগস্টের আগে কি বক্তব্য দিয়েছেন, 15ই আগস্ট ঘটার পর রাতারাতি ভোল পাল্টিয়ে ফেলেছেন। এই ভোল পাল্টানো আওয়ামী লীগের আমাদের প্রয়োজন নেই।
Later in the afternoon, Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir was virtually connected to another discussion marking National Mourning Day organized by the Awami League's Legal Affairs Subcommittee at the Bangabandhu Avenue. Speaking on the occasion, he said BNP is the main hurdle on the way to democratize Bangladesh's politics. Awami League Legal Affairs Subcommittee Chairman, Advocate Yusuf Hussain Humayun, presided over the discussion, while Dhaka South City Mayor Barrister Fazlinur Taposh, Attorney General A.M. Aminuddin, Awami League Office Secretary Barrister Biplab Borua, and Member Secretary of the Legal Affairs Subcommittee Qazi Nazibullah Hiru were present. Information and Broadcasting Minister and Joint General Secretary of the Awami League, Dr. Hassan Mahmood, has said the country is moving forward as officials and employees are working sincerely to implement government decisions. The minister said this at a discussion meeting organized marking National Mourning Day by the Officers and Employees Unity Council at the Secretariat this afternoon. Dr. Hassan Mahmood said that after the murder of Bangabandhu, attempts were made to banish him from the pages of history, but it was those miscreants who are being erased from the pages of history.
বঙ্গবন্ধুকে হত্যা করার পর বঙ্গবন্ধুকে ইতিহাসের পাতা থেকে নির্বাসিত করার অপচেষ্টা চালানো হয়েছে, কিন্তু আজকে যারা বঙ্গবন্ধুকে ইতিহাসের পাতা থেকে নির্বাসিত করার চেষ্টা করেছিল এবং যারা বঙ্গবন্ধুকে অস্বীকার করেছিল, এখনো অস্বীকার করার অপচেষ্টা চালায়, ধীরে ধীরে তারাই ইতিহাসের পাতা থেকে মুছে যাচ্ছে। এটি হচ্ছে ইতিহাসের বিচার। সরকার যে উন্নয়ন প্রকল্পগুলো হাতে নিচ্ছে, এগুলো সরকারি কর্মচারী কর্মকর্তারা অত্যন্ত নিষ্ঠার সাথে সেগুলো বাস্তবায়নের জন্য কাজ করছে। এই কারণেই আজকে বাংলাদেশ উন্নয়নের দিক দিয়ে আজকে বাংলাদেশ অনেকের সামনে উদাহরণ হিসাবে উপস্থাপিত হয়েছে। সরকারি কর্মকর্তা কর্মচারীরা সরকারের রাজনৈতিক সিদ্ধান্ত বাস্তবায়নের জন্য সব সময় একনিষ্ঠভাবে কাজ করছে। কোনো একটা ভুল বিবৃতির জন্য সরকারের রাজনৈতিক অংশের সাথে কর্মকর্তা কর্মচারীদের যে ঘনিষ্ঠ সম্পর্ক এবং যেইভাবে ঘনিষ্ঠভাবে কাজ করে দেশ এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাচ্ছে, এটি বিনষ্ট হতে পারে না, বিনষ্ট হয় নাই, হবেও না।
Bangladesh reported 114 COVID-19 deaths and 4,966 new infections in the last 24 hours. Directorate General of Health Services, DGHS, in its routine daily statement today, said the death toll has risen to 25,627 from coronavirus, and the tally of infections has risen to 14,77,930. The recovery count rose to 13,89,571 after another 7,808 patients recovered. The statement said 14.76% of 33,640 samples tested positive. DGHS statistics showed of the people infected from the beginning, 94.02% recovered and 1.73% died. The statement said of the 114 deaths, 2 are between 21 to 30 years, 5 are between 31 to 40 years, 11 are between 41 to 50 years, 26 are between 51 to 60 years, 40 are between 61 to 70, 25 are between 71 to 80, 3 are between 81 to 90, and 2 are between 91 to 100 years. 62 out of the 114 people that died were male, while 52 were female. DGHS informed that 34 people died in Dhaka Division, 29 in Chattogram Division, 13 in Rajshahi Division, 13 in Khulna Division, 4 in Borishal Division, 9 died in Sylhet Division, 6 in Rangpur Division, and 6 died in Mymensingh Division. Saudi Arabia has expressed interest in restarting closed mills of Bangladesh Jute Mills Corporation, BJMC, and investing in jute products production. Saudi Arabia's ambassador, Isa bin Yusuf Al Dahilan, said this when he met Textiles and Jute Minister Ghulam Dastagir Ghazi in his Secretariat office in the capital today. Textiles and Jute Secretary Muhammad Abdul Mannan was present at the meeting. During the meeting, Textiles and Jute Minister assured the Saudi ambassador that Bangladesh produces the world's best quality jute and is now producing high quality and attractive versatile jute products. Ambassador Isa bin Yusuf Al Dahilan said Saudi Arabia sincerely believes that Bangladesh is their friendly country. That is why Saudi Arabia is keen to expand and develop trade in Bangladesh's textiles and jute sector. Vietnamese ambassador to Bangladesh, Pham Viet Chien, made a courtesy call on Director General of Bangladesh Television, Sohrab Hussain, at BTV headquarters at Rampura in the capital today. During the call-on, they discussed about mass media of Bangladesh, especially possibility of exchanging news and programs between Bangladesh and Vietnam state televisions. They expressed hope that existing relations between state media of both the countries will be strengthened in future. They emphasized on exchanging news and programs of history, tradition and culture of Bangladesh and Vietnam. Deputy Director Generals of News and Programs and senior officials of Bangladesh Television were present on the occasion. The 5-day 42nd Conference of World Scouts has begun today. A total of 3,500 scouts from 172 countries across the world are virtually taking part in the conference. Chief National Commissioner of Bangladesh Scouts, Dr. Muhammad Muzammil Haq Khan, is leading the 21-member Bangladesh team. Among them, 6 are delegation members and the other 14 are taking part as observer. Various important decisions will be taken, along with electing new committee of World Scouts for the next 3 years in this conference. National Commissioner Program of Bangladesh Scouts, Atikuzaman Ripon, is contesting as a member of the World Scout Committee. Now some international news. The World Bank has halted funding for projects in Afghanistan after the Taliban seized control of the country. It cited concerns over how the Taliban's takeover will impact the country's development prospects, especially for women. The move comes just days after the International Monetary Fund, IMF, suspended payments to Afghanistan. The Biden administration has also frozen the assets of Afghanistan's central bank that are held in the US. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin discussed the latest situation in Afghanistan with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi over phone. Putin and Modi stressed the importance of coordinated efforts to attain peace and stability in Afghanistan and to ensure security in the region, a Kremlin statement said. They also agreed to establish a permanent channel for bilateral consultations on developments in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Taliban has ordered working women in Afghanistan must stay at home. A Taliban spokesman said it's a very temporary procedure until proper systems are in place to ensure their safety. The UN has highlighted credible reports of abuses by the Taliban, notably restrictions on women. UN Human Rights High Commissioner Michelle Bachelet said women's rights were a fundamental red line. COVID-19 global death toll crosses 44,69,000 and over 21,41,97,000 people have been infected globally. Besides, more than 19,16,78,000 people have recovered from the virus so far. The US now has 3,89,68,000 confirmed cases and over 6,48,000 deaths. India has now 3,25,30,000 confirmed cases and over 4,35,000 deaths. Now some sports news. Cricket, hosts England have scored 57 for no loss when reports last came in their first innings in the Leeds Test. Earlier, India won the toss and decided to bat first. The visitors were bundled out for 78 in their first innings. James Anderson and Craig Overton bagged 3 wickets each, while Sam Curran and Robinson took 2 wickets each for the English. And now to end the bulletin, here again are the headlines. Government decides to upgrade Cox's Bazar Airport into an international one. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to inaugurate runway expansion work on Sunday. Construction work underway to install gas pipeline on Podda Bridge. Installation work to end in December. Neo-Awami Leaguers often praise Bangabandhu and Sheikh Hasina, but Obaidul Qadir asks whether these words are from their hearts. Country marching forward as employees working diligently to implement government decisions, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Afghan economy in crisis. India to have permanent diplomatic channel with Russia on the Afghan issue. And in Leeds, India all out for 78 in their first innings of the third test against England. That's it from the newsroom for now. Thank you for being with us. And we do advise you, please obey the health guidelines and wear your mask. Stay safe.